So I'm here with Sammy from Ensiferum.
Yes.
Thank you for the interview.
The pleasure is all mine. How are you?
Fine, just very hot today.
Yeah. It's insane. Remember to hydrate, not just with alcohol.
Yes. My first question is that will be 2 years since Telesic.
Yes.
Can you tell me some feedbacks of your fans for Telesic?
It's been super good, like overly positively, surprisingly good. and and it also hit the charge very high. Like I think Germany we hit number 3 or something like this, like, which is crazy with this kind of music. And the silver lining of COVID kind of fucking up all the touring plans was that now that we did like a 2-month tour with Dark Tranquillity earlier this year, like people were singing along, they already knew the songs by heart because they had time to listen to them. Because sometimes when you release a new album, you usually want to start touring right after that, like immediately. So it's a completely new album. The fans, you know, they're a bit like, yeah, all right, yeah, like big small stuff, maybe more. But now the latest album was already like a bit of old stuff, so it felt really good.
For the tour of this album, a new member joined you, Pekka. Can you tell me more about Pekka?
I think you would need to ask from him, but he's a super talented singer and keyboard player. He's very analytic, and he has very wide musical horizon. When we were like arranging Telesic, sometimes he was like, how about if I come here with this kind of chord? And we were like, okay, that's maybe a bit too progressive or too jazzy. Like he has these crazy ideas, but that's actually really good because that also push us a bit further somewhere. So we're not just keep repeating stuff. It's good to have some fresh ideas, and also for our vocals, it's really cool to have a like world-class singer in the band, like lead vocal singer, because he's done like Manowar cover bands and Judas Priest cover bands. So he has this heavy metal background, but also he loves like pop and black metal, and so he has really cool ideas, like vocals.
Diversified.
Yeah, so that's what I'm really expecting now, because now we're arranging the next album already. We have a bunch of songs kind of ready, so now I think it's going to be more input also from him, because Telesic, almost all the songs were more or less ready. Well, not ready, but you know, they were like 90% ready, and so when he jumped in, it was just kind of icing on the cake. But now he's been there since the beginning of the raw material, so it's...
How was the creative process for Telesic?
Well, it's always very slow for us, because it's Markus, the founder of the band. Well, the whole idea is to twist and turn all the ideas. Like, should it be faster? Should it be slower? Should we change the chord progression? And should the melody go here instead of that? And he always wants to make sure that every part is as good as it can. So that also takes time. But and the one thing is that everybody participates. Like everybody can throw ideas. Like that's what I really love, because everybody in the band has a bit different background. You know, we all love metal and certain things. Yeah, but well, a couple of albums ago, I think this was a good example. On Two Pat's album, there was a song called "King of Storms," and I had this idea for this song, the main melody, and I made a demo for the guys, but it was very slow, very like very heavy and well, kind of Manowar-ish. and I sent the demo to the guys, and they were like, yeah, it's cool, yeah, we can make something out of it. And then Janne, the drummer, comes to rehearsals one day, like, hey, I was thinking about that riff. Maybe we should like make it a bit faster, like 100 beats per minute. Suddenly, like, turn it into like very fast-paced song. So it really turned my original idea something much better, and that's what I really love about this band. Everybody participates. Sorry, I keep babbling.
No, it's not a problem. The artwork of Telesic is really insane. Made by, sorry for my pronunciation.
Yeah, Gyula, yeah.
Yes. Why did you choose this artist, and why this artwork here?
Well, we've been working with Gyula now I think from One Man Army already, and yeah, he also made some graphics for my solo project and also for my power metal band called Metal Effecto. So he's I dare to call him a friend already after all these years. And the idea of the cover is actually it's a modern it's an interpretation of a classic Finnish national book Kalevala, and there was this one painter who made these very legendary paintings from certain moments of Kalevala, and this is our version of Sammon Ryöstö. But you can Google it, the original Sammon Ryöstö. Yeah.
Can you speak more about your solo project?
My solo.
Yes.
So. I don't know what to say. I always loved many kind of music styles, and also in metal, it's not just been power and folk metal that I love, but I always had these weird ideas and this kind of that would never fit in either of my bands, and I had years in my head like at some point I'm gonna start making some crazy stuff, and then Corona hit. I was like, okay, what am I gonna do? Because we just released Talasik. It was like, okay, what are we gonna do? And we have for Metal Effecto, we already have pretty much the second album composed. So I was like, okay, maybe now would be time to open the drawer and come up with these crazy ideas. And it's also a learning process for me because I'm an old geezer, to learn how to record, and now I even expanded. I want to learn how to mix myself a bit. So
like an experience.
Yeah, exactly. And I already got an offer for one festival, and I was like, dude, I don't even know how I can make it live. The thing happened, and I said I'm gonna release, like, let's say 5-10 more songs, and maybe then I can make a set that I actually would like to perform live. Eventually, yeah. I already have ideas what I want to do with that in a live. But
I hope to see you alive
yeah.
one day. In live performance, you're always energetic. Can you tell me your secret?
The crowd, and let's see today, because it's so fucking hot. It's like sauna. I mean, it's really the crowd. It's that's what I really love about playing in Hellfest and in France, and because the people are always so passionate about the music. They really enjoy it to the fullest. And when you see people having fun, crowd surfing, mosh pitting, sing along, and drinking and laughing, and it gives so much energy, because we're stuck on stage.
Yes.
We can't be there in a mosh pit like party with the people, so we're joining them on stage.
But in 2018 you choose the camping option for the Hellfest.
Yes.
How was this camp experience?
Fantastic. I mean, when I was younger, we went to festivals with my friends, with just a tent and shitloads of alcohol, and that was it. And well, there was Iron Maiden playing, and I was like, okay, I haven't been tenting in a festival for years. I was like, this is a perfect time. And then there were a bunch of nice people, and we had a nice camp with a bunch of tents and shitloads of alcohol, good conversations, and it's a fantastic festival. I mean, on and off stage, everything, the facilities, everything is just perfect.
Do you work on a new Ensiferum album?
Yes, we do. We have actually quite a lot of. I think a couple songs are pretty much ready. Now it's on the phase of arranging the vocals there. So that always might change a bit of the song structure, or okay, let's add a bar there or two. Let's add one cycle of some riff, but in the big picture, a couple songs are ready, and I dare to say we have too many raw songs for the next album. So I think there's already like stuff that we can work on for, 1.5 album already.
You have an approximative release date for this album?
No, because of course we would love to release the ASAP, but that's also nowadays, especially the vinyl thing, it really halts things because the queues are so long. It might be like 6 months or something, and of course I get it from a label side. They want all the formats to be out on the same day, so the day when we have the master of the new album, then they're gonna start preparing stuff. Maybe they can actually start when we hit the studio or something, but then it's gonna take another 3-4 months at least. So I hope, personally, like early next year we could hit the studio, but we'll see. Because we don't have that many shows lined up at the moment for the rest of the year. But yeah, let's see. I have my hopes up.
What is your point of view of the current pagan metal scene?
Good. I would say it's good. But of course, I said this like almost 10 years, well, not 10 years ago maybe, because that was when things were like there was the hype of all the Pagan Face and Hellfest tours and so on. But I know after that, many bands can change the direction or even quit. And I think there should be. I'm really looking forward to like a new wave of folk and pagan metal that young bands, because come on, we're old geezers. The faith is always in the younger generation. There needs to be fresh blood.
Do you have a final word for who listeners and your fans?
Enjoy this beautiful summer. It's gonna be hot, so remember to drink, not just alcohol. And take care of yourself and your loved ones, and stay metal.